Snow time, winter time, Christmas time. The time of sugar plums, Santa Claus, and at last those lovable children from Peanuts. Enjoy a Charlie Brown Christmas. Meet Charlie Brown, Schroeder and Beethoven, Lucy, and that impudent hound, Snoopy. Here comes Charlie Brown now. Listen.
Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet. I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown. Don't you know sarcasm when you hear it?
Be here as your favorite comic strip comes to life. This year, enjoy a Charlie Brown Christmas.
On December 9th, 1965, A Charlie Brown Christmas premiered featuring the characters of Charles Schultz Peanuts comic strip. Snoopy, Lucy, Linus, and the rest of the gang helped Charlie Brown with his Christmas depression, learning the true meaning of the holiday. You probably know some of the minor characters like Pig Pen and Schroeder, but do you know who this kid is, moving his head back and forth in parallel with moving his shoulders up and down? And who are these twin girls? Well, they are the most craziest and most bizarre characters that Charles Schultz ever created. So let's take a look at who are these kids from A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Alice, starring Linda Lavin, will return next Sunday evening, but 1 hour later than usual at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain Time.
Monday, it's a Charlie Brown Christmas with all the Peanuts gang and everyone's favorite beagle, Snoopy, sending Christmas joy to you.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown!
Be watching Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
From my earliest memories, I made it a Christmas tradition to tune in for the annual airing of A Charlie Brown Christmas. For many, this classic Christmas special has been an annual tradition as it ran on network TV screens only once a year. Before 1965, nobody had seen an animated version of Charlie Brown and the rest of the Peanut Gang except for maybe a series of car commercials, including one where Charlie Brown hands out cigars.
And now, from the popular comic strip Peanuts, here are Charlie Brown and his friend.
Thank you, Charlie Brown. Thank you, Charlie Brown.
What's the occasion? Has Charlie Brown had another baby sister?
No, Ford has new economy twins, so he's passing out chocolate cigars to everyone.
Everyone?
Yes, everyone.
You bet your boots, everyone. 'Cause it's just like they said. We've got something big to celebrate. And here it is, Ford's Economy Twins for 1960.
CBS debuted A Charlie Brown Christmas, capturing the attention of 45% of the TV audience that evening. Sponsored by the Coca-Cola Company, the special was quickly written and produced in 6 months. Charles Schultz crafted the story, focusing on Charlie Brown's struggle with holiday depression and his perception of Christmas as excessively commercialized. A sentiment not uncommon in the year 1965, but nowhere near how Christmas is commercialized today. Getting a nickel's worth of advice, Lucy suggests Charlie Brown take charge of the neighborhood Christmas play to become more engaged.
You need involvement. We've got a shepherd, musicians, animals, everyone you need. We've even got a Christmas queen.
This is where the entire Peanut Gang comes into play, showcasing Lucy's version of the Christmas play, complete with lively dance moves to the music of Schroeder, Snoopy, and Pig Pen. While familiar faces like Charlie Brown, Linus, Sally, Schroeder, Lucy, and Snoopy need no introduction, let's delve into the lesser-known characters and their intriguing stories. Pig Pen.
Pig Pen, you're the innkeeper.
In spite of my outward appearance, I shall try to run a neat inn.
Dirty and disheveled, Pig Pen debuted in the comic strip on July 13, 1954, earning his name as the dirtiest kid in the gang. Proud of his filth, his role in the Christmas special is that of the innkeeper.
You're an absolute mess. Just look at yourself.
On the contrary, I didn't think I looked that good.
Frieda.
Frieda, this can't go on. There's too much dust. It's taking the curl out of my naturally curly hair.
Introduced in a strip on March 6, 1961, Frieda is proud of her naturally curly hair. In the Christmas special, she was assigned the role of the innkeeper's wife, annoyed by Pig Pen's mess, which threatens her naturally curly hair.
You're the innkeeper's wife. Do innkeepers' wives have naturally curly hair?
Shermy. When the comic strip debuted, Shermy was one of Charlie Brown's closest friends. That slowly changed over the passing years with the popularity of Linus and Schroeder. He debuted in the very first Peanut strip on October 2nd, 1950, and he also had the first line of dialogue. His character was often portrayed as having no personality, much like Charlie Brown, but he is given the role of a shepherd in the Christmas play once again.
Shermy, you're a shepherd.
Every Christmas it's the same. I always end up playing a shepherd.
Violet Gray.
Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet.
I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown.
Don't you know sarcasm when you hear it?
Recognized by her ponytail, Violet often wears a green and sometimes violet dress in later animated specials. She first appeared in comic strips in 1951. She's a bit of a snob, but she's very self-conscious of her appearance and her social standing. And because of that, she makes it clear that she does not like Charlie Brown.
Are you stupid, Charlie Brown? I told you he'd goof it up. He's not the kind you can depend on to do anything right.
Patty.
You're hopeless, Charlie Brown. Completely hopeless. Rats.
Violet's closest friend and partner in crime against Charlie Brown is Patty. She was in the very first comic strip along with Shermy. However, she didn't get a name until October 26, 1950. In the Christmas special, it was Patty's idea to eat the snowflakes, even though Lucy won't eat them until January.
Try to get snowflakes on your tongue. It's fun. It's too early. I never eat December snowflakes. I always wait until January.
But she is also the only character to not be dancing, besides Lucy and Charlie Brown. Patty often wears a plaid dress and suffered the same fate as Shermy, fading away from comic strips because of her lack of personality. Now, all of these characters we've discussed so far have played minor background roles in all the future special series and movies. You may have known who they are, but we are about to discuss who I think are the craziest and most bizarre characters that Charles Schultz ever created. I'm talking about this guy and the two twin girls. This guy, moving his head back and forth in parallel while moving his shoulders up and down, is Five. Yep, that's his name, Five. Not spelled out as Five, F-I-V-E, the spiky-haired kid's first appearance in the strip was September 30th, 1963. The twin girls dancing opposite of each other are Five's younger sisters, and their names are 3 and 4. 3 and 4 were first referenced in the comic strip on October 1st, 1963. 5 tells Charlie Brown that the names of all the members of his family are numbers, including his sisters 3 and 4. Charlie Brown compliments that 3 and 4 are nice feminine names. On October 17, 1963, the twins first appeared in the strip, introducing themselves to Lucy, where this story gets a little weirder. 3, 4, and 5's last name is 95472, with the accent on the 4. 5's father is bad-tempered and hysterical over the dominance of numbers in people's lives. so he changed all of the family's names to just numbers. The backstory for why Charles Schultz created such weird names for these characters is that 95472 is the zip code for Sebastopol, California. In 1963, the zip code was introduced as a new code for the town, and Schultz used the code as the character's last name to express his displeasure with the new code. I'm not sure if that really got to them or not, but that's why he did it.
Behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you.
Now you know all of the Peanut Gang names that appear in this special. We will see all of these characters in future specials and movies, but this was the first time all of them would be seen in animation form. So what are your thoughts on the characters and who was your favorite? Tell me in the comments below, and be sure to give this video a like, and I welcome you to click on that subscribe button. I'm the Christmas aficionado, and remember, stay off the naughty list.